I another day to honestly just remind yourself that pressure is very unnecessary. Like I've noticed that with the society or the generation, if I want to be precise, the generation that we live in is a generation whereby people put each other under a lot of strain, like a lot of pressure, whereby just because like my friend probably purchased her first property and then I rush into, well, like I want to barge into the fact of I also need to purchase a property. So now that you've noticed, if you look at it, this friend of mine probably does not even need a property right now. However, she's purchasing the property because then she's being influenced or she's being put under pressure. Because influence is a different thing compared to pressure. You need to get those two terms. Like you need to learn to like differentiate those. Like they are not the same at all. Pressure is when somebody is like on your neck. I don't know if I'm going to like use the precise like emphasis on what pressure is. So pressure is like somebody being on your neck. You know what's on your neck? On your neck meaning that like the person is literally here, trying to tell you this is how it's go, this is how, and you just I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. That a little bit, that's pressure when there's something chasing you to uh pursue or just do something. I don't know if you get the terms of pressure. Definitely go see your dictionary for pressure. And then you get influence. So influence is what you see and then all your surrounding, and then that influences you to, it's like me, maybe if I go online and maybe my favorite content creator is maybe example anyone. Okay, anyone could be my favorite content creator. Whatever they are doing in precise, I might go ahead and be influenced by that. It's like me, for example, my love for Michael Kors is like there. Like if there's one brand that it's like there's nothing you can tell me in terms of finances, Michael Kors. Like I would spend my money on Michael Kors because that's something I'm being influenced by. Not anyone is influencing me. I'm influenced by the brand Michael Kors. So I hope I've put that to a little bit aside. So getting back on track in terms of people influencing you and having all that pressure. Just because the friend purchased the house, the other friend feels like, okay, I also need a house. Mind you, you don't need a house. You don't need a house. Look here, life works like this. I'm currently 22 years of age, which I'm turning 22. Just because I potentially might not have a home of myself where I say, okay, I've purchased this, or maybe I do have a home of myself. That's just none of nobody's business. But let's say I have a home of myself. I have a home that's in my name, and I have a friend, a friend, and my friend sees it. Oh, my friend got a home, and she goes around and she purchases the home. I deeply know that this friend doesn't need a home, but they say people's needs are not really known by the world, but themselves. So you go and purchase a house just because your friend maybe got a house. I feel like that's so much pressure on yourself because, guys, you don't need an apartment when, look, yeah, there's a difference between need and a want. You don't need an apartment. I promise you, if there's something, as long as you have a roof over your head, you're eating, you can sustain yourself, you have a plan around how you're going to navigate this life, I don't feel like it's very necessary for somebody to have an apartment. Stop lying to yourself. You don't need an apartment. You are just trying to do it for aesthetics. I promise you, it's aesthetics. Because there's certain things that I've purchased and I'm just like, wow, I don't even like this, but I'm going to purchase it because I love the way it looks, which is normal because myself, I'm going to give you an example myself. If I see something beautiful, oh my love, I'm so purchasing that, like without even trying to second guess it because I love it. Like I love beautiful things. I love how this thing looks, how it's going to look in the way I'm planning it in my head. It's beautiful. But we also need to be realistic sometimes, whereby if it's not necessary, like let's not go ahead and do that. So I really feel that the pressure and the unnecessary influence that the generation has is just it's a lot, man, because I see a lot of girls and it's a female thing. Like trust me, it's not, males, we speak more on the concept of females because females get influenced easily, naturally. A woman gets influenced fast. There's nobody who's, even those ones who would be doing like Agbero, like, oh, I get influenced fast. Oh my love, you didn't create yourself. And If science can prove it, if holy books can prove it, then it is like that. Whether you want to accept it or not, whether you want to act like you're a gangster, please, right? So women are easily marketed to. Like if you want to sell a product, you hit up a woman because you know that she's probably going to purchase it because she's trying to pepe the neighbor. The neighbor just see that, oh, she's bought a house. Yeah, we do things so they're trying, oh, see me. That's a problem. So now